This story right here was left out of the history books, and they definitely would not teach you this in school. They say justice is blind, but in 1944, justice saw skin color real clear. This is the heartbreaking story of the youngest person ever executed in the United States, a black child named George Stinney Jr. George Stinney was only 14 years old, a kid. He loved riding bikes, playing with his siblings, and taking care of the family cow in a small segregated South Carolina town. But in the Jim Crow South, being young and innocent wasn't enough to protect him. One day, two young white girls went missing. Hours later, they were found murdered, and just because George was one of the last people seen near them, police showed up, took him from his home in front of his crying family, and they never saw him again. No lawyer, no parents allowed in the room, no real evidence, just a scared 14-year-old boy alone in a police station. They claimed he confessed, but witnesses later said he was pressured, intimidated. They didn't care about the truth, they needed someone to blame, and his skin made him their answer. George's trial, 3 hours. His jury, all white men. His defense lawyer didn't call a single witness. The verdict, guilty. The sentence, death by electric chair for a 14-year-old boy. Imagine being so small at 14 that they had to stack books under you so the electric chair straps will fit. That was George Stinney, crying, alone, and innocent. It wasn't until 70 years later that the judge finally cleared his name, saying he never got a fair trial, but justice delayed. That's justice denied. George Stinney's story isn't just a tragedy, it's a reminder of the system we inherited, a reminder of why we speak up, and a reminder that silence lets history repeat itself. Remember his name, George Stinney Jr., gone at 14, but never, ever forgotten.